Welcome to this tutorial on using the Registration Admin panel. When you log into your dashboard, you'll be able to select the event you want to deal with and see some basic stats. Click Form on the registration block to see the front end of the form. Then click on Registrations to see the list of submissions so far. So here we'll see a list of everybody who registered, and you can click on the reference number to see exactly what that person typed in on their registration form. This looks very similar to the PDF they will have received upon registration. Back to the list, and there's some basic details about totals and amounts owing, and a place where you can type in an invoice number or any other comment that you want to, as well as a little sticky note that you can fill in with anything you like, really, so that other people viewing the registration admin panel will be able to see your comments. Once you press F5 to refresh the page, you'll see the sticky note is now yellow. Now in the action boxes, there's a lot of things that we can do to a specific registration. Viewing is the same as clicking on the reference number in the first column. Editing allows us to change the registration details that the delegate typed in. We can also change the registration fees, delete the early bird rate, for example, and apply some other rate, and so on for the various sections of the form. Other things we can do in the action list: we could resend the registration details to the delegate. Perhaps we edited them, want to send it again. We can capture payments. Here's what a payment status looks like when you view it. It's like a little statement showing what's been paid by the delegate and what's outstanding and what it was that he is paying for. If you want to capture a payment, this is how you do it. Add a payment and add the amount, date, and a comment. You don't have to capture payments on our system, it's optional, but if you want to keep track here, this is how you would go about it. Just note that this comment you type would be visible to the delegate, so don't use it for comments to yourself. And then you can either just save the payment, or you can save and send a payment status to the delegate. We do generate a receipt number, which you'll see in the downloads later in case you need it. If you're using our pro forma invoicing function, you would be able to view the invoice that was sent to the delegate here. It can say tax invoice or pro forma invoice, whichever you prefer, at the top. And if you want to resend it, there's an option here to send it again. Next up is viewing the invitation. This is the official invitation to the delegate to attend a conference that's often needed for visa purposes. So we'll have set up a template for you that fills in the delegate details and conference information. Click the tick to send it and the X if you change your mind. And that just leaves us with the delete registration option, which will ask you if you're sure. Don't panic if you delete something by mistake. We keep them all on the database and you can restore them if you need to. I'll show you how in the next video. Thanks for watching. The next video will show you some bulk actions that you can do on registrations.